Ladies and gentlemen, Greg M here, talking track and field. Just bringing to you the results of the Zurich track meet that was passed a couple days ago now. And Fraser Price, again, stopped short of getting on the 10.6. 10.65 is still plenty of running. I look at that as the equivalent of 9.65 for like the equivalent of what men would have ran if they were up to that kind of shape. And she's doing it at 35. I don't see Shelly Ann, despite her form, I don't see her breaking the world record. Just because of age and the work that you have to put in and the consistency of being able to run, 10.6s, 10.7 consistently, put a lot of wear and tear on your body, especially at 35. Not to say she can't break it, but I just think it's going to be tough. And I don't think the women will touch 10.49. Maybe 10.5, 10.5, 10.5.7. I don't even think they'll touch Elaine Thompson's 10.5.4. But with that said, if anyone listening to this, are an athlete watching this, let's see if this is a challenge to you all, to push and try and get down to the 10.5s or break the world record. But anyway, good performance. Shericka Jackson still consistent following Shelly Ann. Talu's been consistent since the World Championship too. So she just hadn't been able to take the goal yet in the big major championship over Fraser Price. So anyway, and again, look out for Sha'Carri Richards. And she's been running some 10.9s and low 11s. And I'm sure she's just kind of working out the kinks and getting a feel for as far as the season ends, where she's ending up at and what she got to do for next year. And hear this from me now. I think Sha'Carri Richardson is going to be a factor next year. She's going to learn from this mistake, and if she go back and work hard and work on all the transitions and what she need to work on, her strength, her top end speed endurance, her start, relaxation, I think, just put in the work. I think she'll be a factor next year, and she could be back into the 10.7s if she keep her head together, and it depends on her coaching, management, and all that stuff. So that's enough on that one for now. I'm gonna focus on another race. Now let's look at the women 400 meter. Finally, somebody dipped under 49 flat. It was close. It was almost a 49 flat, but hey, I'll take the 48.99. Paulino, can she improve on that now and keep going? You know what I'm saying? Two Dominican Republic, Coffel and Paulino. Even though, Coffel was nowhere close, 49.93. Our Candice McLeod from Jamaica, 50.03. So our Jamaican women have had a hard time dropping under the 50 seconds to get to the 49s or even 48. Barbados Williams 49.98, and those were the top times. So I just looking to see as far as this combination, Miller Weber from Bahamas, and Paulino and Sydney McLaughlin in the 400, put in Femke Ball, you know what I'm saying? And anyone else that's close up into the low 49s, mid 49s, I think Sydney McLaughlin could break that world record with just these few women running. And depending on if the women step up the game even next year, and we have a couple more women, 2 or 3 more that can run under 49. But definitely 49 low to 48, mid 48s. No one has seen Sydney McLaughlin run the flat 4, except for 4x4, where she's run a 47, I think something like 47.9 splitter or something like that. I just think without the hurdles in the way, this young lady, Sydney McLaughlin, can break the world record with a Paulino pushing her on a Coffel or a Femke Ball. And even our Jamaican women like a Candice McLeod up there if you can, all the women's in the 49s and a couple in the low 48s with a Sydney McLaughlin. I just see Sydney McLaughlin breaking the world record. And she noticed she don't run a lot of competition. Even for the money, she just don't seem to be like that's a big thing. She just like to compete at the big events. But that's just my take on that. What y'all think? Yeah, Sydney McLaughlin breaking the world record, 47, 5, 5'9", 5'5". Let's wait and see next year. Everybody's thinking she's gonna step down just for the challenge, or not step down, but run the flat 400 because it's still a 400. Just that she's not, hurling over hurdles. So I'm curious to see that, and I hope she challenge herself with it, her and her coaching staff. All right, now I'm gonna just talk about the 200 men. Of course, Noah Lyles setting a meet record, tore up Usain Bolt meet record. So Bolt got to be watching closely. His records are falling left, right, and center. Junior records, no meet records. His world record might come under threat someday soon. That's why you can never say never in this world, But look at Noah Lyles, man. He's unbeatable right now. I mean, what happened to Arian Knighton, man? I mean, everybody thought, he's young, I'm saying? He's young, but it seemed like his young body can't handle the stress of competing back to back and the travel and the acclimatization from the different US environment to European environment, time change, I don't know. And just you would think youth would have an advantage. But then again, he's not fully developed yet. He's only 18. Noah Lyles is mature young man in his prime at this time right now. Aaron Brown got second 20.02. Orgando. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Arian Knighton. I mean, and just think, not to take anywhere from this young man. What happened? He ran 19.49 earlier in the season, and he looked like he might have peaked. Could be a coaching thing. We thought maybe the coach would be able to keep him around that 19.7s or maybe 19.6s, 5, or improve from that. And a lot of weight has been put on him, comparing him to young Usain Bolt when he was around that age, and the pressures, I can't even imagine the pressures for this young youth. But the grass, he's just like, he's not in top form. Jermaine Richards, I expected him from Trinidad to perform a little bit better than that, but he didn't rise. Bednarik, I think he's just bouncing back. 20.2, not bad because I saw him had that low, I don't know if it was a bad cramp or a strained muscle or what happened when he had to stop in the 200, one of those meet back in Europe. But Noah Lyles, man, congrats to him. He's very consistent and seemed to be the guy that's going to challenge for Usain Bolt 19.19. Can he do it? He's already ran 19.3. Conditions got to be right. As you can see, he has a 0.6 negative. So it's not much of a negative win. So it's not like his negative 1.5 win, but still 19.5 and 19.3s and so is consistent to keep that up. So kudos to Noah Lyles, man. I mean, this guy, we're gonna see what he's coming with next year. It looked like he ran 100 meter this year too, so I'll see if he's gonna run more hundreds to work on his speed or what, to challenge Usain Bolt record next year. Because the older you get, the harder it is to challenge world records. Like you see, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, she's running better than ever than when she was younger, but it's just been hard to get those world records. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot out of your body. But yeah, let's see what the young Aaron Knight's going to come back with, and whoever else that's going to step up. I'm expecting, people like Orgando to keep improving, Bednarik to come back, Andre DeGrasse, wait to see what he's going to do. I'd like to see Trinidad, Jermaine Richards step up too, And of course my homeboys from Jamaica, they have a lot of stepping up to do. I noticed I hadn't seen Oblique Seville run any meets in Europe. I wonder what's going on, if he was injured or what. But anyway, I'm gonna just show you the rest of the results for y'all to check out and look at. I mean, the men, was doing the thing in the 110 hurdles, a very fast time in the 400 meter flat. So just check out the results, and we'll see y'all next year again for see who's gonna step it up for the next World Championships.